Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, I'm back with another video for you guys for today. Today is Thursday, May the 7th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday so far, and I hope you guys are doing well or doing great. Alright guys, I'm not going to waste any time. Let's jump right into the messages and see what you need to know. If anybody is interested in what deck that I'm using, I'm actually using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. You guys know that I usually use this deck whenever time I do my messages or my readings. Alright guys, so let's jump into it, okay? Spirit, what messages or extra messages do you have for the collective at this time? What clarity and understanding can you give them when it comes to matters of the heart? What clarity and understanding does the collective need to know at this time? And please give them clarity and understanding, whether this is from me or other tarot readers, but allow them to receive the clarity that they need depending on their situation. Okay, so let's see what you guys, may need to know at this time. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What is it that they need to know when it comes to this energy for May 7th? What is the energy for today? Thank you. So shine. All right, guys. Some of you guys are shining when it comes to your energy. There's something about your light. Okay, your light, your aura. Lighthouses could be very significant too. Like you guys could resonate with lighthouses or light post. Okay, but lights, lamps, okay, light bulbs, things like that. Anything to do with light or solar energy is very significant. Okay, now for some of you guys, I'm not going to do house placements unless I feel called to. I will be doing angel numbers. Okay, angel number 19 for you guys talks about a completion of self when it comes to Phoenix energy. Okay, there's something about your energy where, you guys could resonate with the Phoenix energy, or there's something about fulfillment when it comes to rebirth. Some of you guys are stepping into your power when it comes to endings and new beginnings. Okay, the color gold and orange also could be significant for some of you. Angel number 1 and 9 also may resonate when it comes to new beginnings, and also, like I said, completion, okay, within self. Now this could be endings leading to new transformations, or this is about healing others. Okay, now some of you guys could have this selflessness or have this awareness about you, but there is something about humanitarian, light worker type of energy, okay? Empaths, healers, things like that, okay? 1 and 9 also equals 10. So there's something about angel number 1010 that's very significant, okay? Yeah, something about your darkest fears could be significant. Some of you guys are facing your darkest fears when it comes to the number 9. 9 talks about, like I said, completion, right? So there is something that you guys are dealing with when it comes to endings leading to transformations, when it comes to you being able to heal other people, okay? Even when it comes to old soul energy, you may feel like you have an old soul. It doesn't matter if you're young, doesn't matter if you're older, doesn't matter if you're a senior. I don't judge, okay? Everybody could be, from different walks of life watching these kind of videos, whether this is from me or other people, but there's something about facing your darkest fears at this time. All right, I'm going to see what else shows up. What about the collective's darkest fears is very significant. Thank you. Yeah, choosing your battles wisely could be very significant with the number 7. So again, when it comes to spirituality and having inner knowing, you have an inner knowing when it comes to your awakening, when it comes to your spiritual gifts, even when it comes to like divine timing. You are very attuned, okay, with yourself. Even when it comes to you being analytical and also intuitive, you have this balance about you where you can analyze a situation and it's almost like what to say at the right moment, at the right time. Okay, not everybody will understand that about you as well, but there's something about your timing. Even when it comes to like source and you trusting in the universe, that too. But when it comes to your darkest fears or facing your fears or choosing your battles wisely, there's like this inner knowing where even if you know in a situation you've been done wrong, you're not going to go out your way and stoop to that person's level. You're going to try your best to stand, clear, stay away, or focus on, things that actually matter for your purpose or what you have going on, right? So you could have other people in your energy too. When it comes to the battles that you choose, you may feel like people may purposely try to put you, confirmation with the horn, purposely put you into certain circumstances with other people where it's like other people could be battling you, or you feel like you are battling people. But in actuality, you guys are actually battling yourselves, right? And the battles that you choose, this could be with people, yourself. It's like having this awareness that you're no longer picking up people's burdens or their problems, okay? So take what resonates with that in that sense. But also angel number 777 is very significant, okay? Yeah, we have love abounds with the number 1 card. So there's something about you, right? Your energy, starting new, starting fresh. Okay, this is like self-starter energy, but it is something that you love to do. Throat chakra energy too when it comes to the number 5, change. So there's something that you love to do when it comes to a new beginning. You are stepping into your personal power and stepping into direction. With your energy, there is change and freedom when it comes to the new adventures that you're willing to take. Some of you guys, like I said, you guys are embracing these new beginnings. You guys are, you know, embracing these new experiences, being very adaptable, right? And being able to have movement and flow. It's almost like whether you win or lose, you're still going to shine, right? Whether you win or lose, you're still going to shine your light. You're still going to shine your energy. Okay, sword energy could be very significant where, you know, you could be dealing with people that are very logical, or you could be very logical at some points, but either way, whatever it is that you guys are working towards or moving forward, whether you win or lose, you're still going to shine your light. You're still going to shine your energy. You're still going to show up in this bright type of energy, right? And for some of you guys, this could be a trigger, like I said, to other people. Even when it comes down to what I post on my, you know, on my page and stuff, I always talk about you guys not like caring, right? Who cares what people think about you? Who cares if you're happy and whimsical and, you know, happy-go-lucky type of energy? Who cares, you know? I mean, I will speak up on certain things and say, like, you know, leave people alone, right? And some of you guys could be like that too. So there's something about your energy where it's like, it doesn't matter what people think or say about you. You're still going to shine. You're still going to show up. You're still going to speak up, okay, about certain matters that you know matter to you and other people around you. So there's almost like this energy too where you could be that kind of person where you also speak up for people who you know won't be able to speak up for themselves. It's not that they can't speak up for themselves, but it's almost like, you know, when someone's throat chakra is blocked and then here you come along, it's like your throat chakra is just open, you know, like you don't care. You will say how you feel. You will feel how you say. Okay, you guys could be detaching with the number 11, and that could be the thing that could be also a fear that you guys are facing, is being able to detach. Okay, so with your energy being able to detach, it's like you guys could be detaching when it comes to peace. Now, if you have already gone through this cycle where you have already done the detachment, this could be people in your energy that are not comfortable. They're not comfortable with the fact that you are willing to detach yourself from them. And that makes people uneasy at times because you're willing to go out of your way to remove yourself from places, environments, people, you know, whatever it is that you guys are dealing with. You guys are willing to do that, right? It's also giving Aquarius energy because Aquarius energy talks about detachment and things like that, emotionally being detached. And for some of you guys, there's something about your darkest fears where you could also feel like people may feel like you're emotionally detached, even though deep down inside you are not. Okay, you are not detached. You are actually emotional, but you've learned lessons and you've learned through your challenges and experiences and things that you've dealt with where you need to detach your energy in order for you to move forward in certain things. Even when it comes to dealing with people, it's almost like family too, right? Like maybe you don't want to detach yourself from family or certain friend groups or friendships or a certain job, right? But the universe is pushing you. I don't want to say forcing, but I want to say pushing you, okay? For those that resonate with this message too, when it comes to being able to, you know, being able to detach, right? Your energy. And that too is what people might think, that you're cold, because you can turn your emotions off. Like it doesn't take much for you to take your emotions out the, equation. You can turn your emotions on and off if necessary. Yeah. clarity of belief. So there's something about you guys receiving some type of clarity or understanding, right, when it comes to your battles that you've been, you've been choosing. And whatever it is, when it comes to your battles that you've been choosing, there's something about, like I said, being able to detach and having some type of clarity of belief, okay? Now, when it comes to angel number 111, you guys could have been seeing angel number 111 or angel number 1111, okay? So take what resonates with that too. That could be very, significant. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What else do they need to know? Thank you. Crown chakra energy. Yeah, inner knowing. So like I said, when it comes to what you know and what you speak, that is very significant. You also have a lot of power in what you know. And for some of you guys, this could be, with angel number 7 or life path number 7. This is the seeker, the mystic. Some of you guys are visionaries. You guys could be analysts as well. But there's something about your crown chakra where you know certain things, like you just know without being told anything. Picking up on energy too could be significant. Opening up as well. So you could be opening up as well when it comes to throat chakra energy. Like I said, there's something about someone's throat chakra, like say your throat chakra is activated and open, right? There's something about that where you are being open, but then you could have other people in your energy who have a blocked throat chakra, but you could be speaking up about certain things or saying things out loud. So another example could be like, say you guys are dealing with certain situations, right? Whether this is a job, a home, or whatever, you could have like dialogue with yourself where even if you're by yourself in your room or, by yourself in a certain place, like in your car, outside, whatever, you may speak to yourself, like you may talk to yourself a lot. And I feel like people who talk to themselves a lot, I'm not a psychology major or anything, but I like to learn about the way the mind works and things like that. So for some of you guys that resonate with that message too, it's like, you could understand that when you speak to yourself or when you talk out loud to yourself, that may make people think that you're crazy. Like people may look at you like you're insane, right? Because you're talking to yourself. But you're not insane. And actually, you're speaking to your higher self. Okay, guys, like you're talking to your higher self. Your higher self is communicating certain things to you when you speak to yourself out loud. Now, don't get me wrong, like I'm not a doctor either, but like if you're talking to yourself and seeing certain things and it's giving like schizophrenia type of energy, then definitely seek medical attention, right? Like I'm not here to judge and I'm not here to tell people what they have and what they don't have, but there's a difference between it being, a health situation versus you actually tapping in. There's a difference between the two. Some of you guys are tapping in a lot more, okay, when it comes to your energy. So take what resonates with that too. That could be confirmation for a lot of you as well. But you guys are opening up when it comes to stability and also structure, okay? And even when it comes to like building foundations as well, all right? So some of you guys are finding balance at this time, okay? This card here says simply love with the number 6. So again, this came out in another message earlier today. Books could be very significant, right? Books, knowledge, things like that. You guys could be finding balance in the things that you love to do. Some of you guys may love to read. Some of you guys may love to gain knowledge and information and things of that matter. There is something about changing your focus as well when it comes to like the kind of work that you're into. Now, in another reading, I had mentioned something about reading somebody like a book, okay? Like you could have the ability to read someone's energy for filth, okay? Like you could read somebody up and down without even knowing anything about them. It's just the way that they move or the way that they act. So something about your energy too where you're observant, okay? But when it comes to like the number 6, okay, 6 talks about angel numbers, right? So we're talking about being an empath. We're talking about giving and receiving, heart-centered leadership. You are finding balance when it comes to finding responsibility and being guided by love at this time. Now, this does not have to be romantic. Being guided by love could just be opening up your heart chakra and doing things that you love to do, okay? So take what resonates with that in that sense. Okay, yeah, changing your focus with the number 5. You guys are changing your focus at this time. Birds could be very significant too, but there is something about knowledge, changing, and also freedom, okay? Doing things that you love to do, things that make your heart, expand basically, okay? Crown chakra. So like I said, you changing your focus with crown chakra showing up and also throat chakra, there's something about change, okay? Being able to just breathe. So again, there's something about that too, being able to breathe, okay? Stability could be a thing for some of you. If we're talking about fourth house dynamics, this could be your roots, connecting to your roots. Family could be significant. Domestic matters, meaning within the home, could be significant. So some of you guys could be trying to build your own foundations, or, move away from old foundations that don't resonate with you. But there is something about being able to breathe in a situation. It's almost like being able to say, whew, because maybe you had thought that something was not going to work out the way that it was supposed to. But then all of a sudden, it's like the universe is trying to orchestrate something in the background for you so that you can maybe get whatever this opportunity might be, or if this is like a new thing that you guys are starting out. But there's something about you being able to just breathe. Yeah. Well-deserved reward, 9. Okay, so something about rewards could be very significant, being rewarded. Even when it comes to completion, like I said, you guys could be completing out a lot of cycles where the universe could be rewarding you for, you putting in time and effort for yourself, putting in time and effort for your energy, what you're building, your craft, things like that, okay? And even when it comes to rejection or dealing with rejection too, just remember that rejection is protection, whether this is you, being rejected or you rejecting something. Either way, it works out regardless, because whatever is meant for you will stay and what's not meant for you will not stay. So you guys could be observing at this time with the number 12, like I said, okay? You guys could be observing, watching, not saying anything, okay? Keeping a close eye could be very significant too. We also have sacral chakra and what you feel. So like I said, when it comes to your energy and what you feel, this is significant. Now, this could also be connected to, for some of you guys, like your creativity, okay? So there's something about you observing what it is that you're creating at this time. So if you felt like things were maybe moving very slow or stagnant, there's like a change, like I said, or a shift. I'm going to see if I can get another card or two. Yeah, there's something about well-deserved reward. And then also when it comes to refusing to see, okay, when it comes to being observing. So you could be in a situation where you could be observing a situation, or you could be observing something. Now, this could be someone else's energy where they could be refusing to see when it comes to the clarity of belief or your detachment. Or there's something that you could be refusing to see when it comes to partnership. Now, for some of you guys that don't believe in being connected to the universe, there's something about learning to understand that you are connected to source, okay? For those who are refusing to see, this could be your energy where people could be refusing to see your perspectives, your views, okay? Even when it comes to like detaching as well, it's like you could detach so that you can receive clarity, and people could look at that and say, well, the collective is being mean, or, being cold or whatever. But you could literally have people in your energy refusing to see what it is that they do, or the things that they do, or how they show up, when it comes to you. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, like a lot of times when it comes to people refusing to see your part in something, it's almost like people would prefer to ignore the fact that you are aware, right? And it's almost like people would rather just entertain the fact that they think that you're still the same person that you used to be, and you're not, right? So that could be also confirmation for a few of you guys too, where, you guys could be in situations where people could be refusing to see, right? You could be teaching people when it comes to your energy. So even when it comes to teaching people, and also being a teacher is very significant. That could be also something too. It's like people could be refusing to see your energy as a teacher, okay, as somebody who can teach other people new things, okay, new opportunities. Even when it comes to like being a student and teaching, that is significant. But a lot of times being a teacher doesn't necessarily mean that you need to go to school to finish, university or college or a degree. Teaching could also talk about, you being a teacher, for example, like this, or going online and teaching people new things, new information, new knowledge, okay? But books are very significant. Animals, even kids, okay? Like you could be teaching people who are younger than you, okay? There's something about your energy too where you could be attracting you know, young people, animals, okay? There's something about your innocence as well. Roses could be very significant too, but that could be confirmation for a few of you guys, okay? Yeah. And then we also have challenging times. So again, while you guys are also teaching, you guys are learning, you guys could be dealing with a lot of challenges at this time. But as I always say, nothing lasts forever. Change is very significant. You guys could be going through a lot of changes. And again, even if you guys are refusing to see the challenging times that you guys are dealing with, there's something also where someone else in your energy, like you could be going through a lot of challenging times, and somebody in your energy could be refusing to see that, and you could be teaching them certain things as well, because they could be going through challenging times as well, and you're not refusing to see, you actually see. But at the same time, if people are not willing to change when it comes to your energy, or understanding why you move the way you move, the way you act the way you act, and things like that, then you're just going to remove yourself from that energy. You're not going to entertain it, right? Yeah, spreading your wings with the number 2. And then we also have control at the bottom and feeling alone. So again, if someone in your energy was trying to control you, you took your power back, you took control. This person in your energy could feel alone. Now you could have been in this energy too with the light. Here I did say shine. Lights could be very significant, lighthouses and things like that, you know, bulbs, things like that, right? But you guys are blossoming. The same light that these people try to take away from you and stop you is the same light that is helping you grow and blossom into the person that you're supposed to be. Believe and succeed as well at the bottom, you know, helpless and hopelessness, and as well as seek. So while you're going within yourself and seeking, you're embracing yourself as well. You're embracing new opportunities, you're manifesting, okay? You're taking leadership when it comes to your personal life and what you have going on. It's like you don't sit there and mope and cry about certain things. You just take action. And you could be around people, like I said, when it comes to your energy, they could be refusing to see the kind of work that you're putting out there when it comes to, you know, your time, your energy, your effort, because you're not focusing on them. And that's a problem to a lot of people. When you decide to take your energy and focus on yourself, and you're not wanting to focus on specific people that you used to focus on, that becomes a burden or a problem for them. Okay, now I'm gonna leave it here, but please take what resonates with you guys whenever you see this. But again, thank you guys for the love and the support. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok. My website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can, you know, check out my blog or book a reading. But I'll see you guys next time in the next video. All right, guys, love you guys. Bye, guys.